Hey guys, Chris the Bad Guy here. I just recorded this video, but my phone overheated, and I gotta wipe my lens off. Come on, man. There we go. So we're gonna try recording in one-time zoom today. Normally I record in wide angle, but if it'll freaking focus, oh my goodness. There's so much water on my screen. I literally have my phone and with ice cubes sitting on it in the sink because it overheated so bad. But anyways, let me try to remember everything I just said in the previous video. I didn't even fail. I didn't even drop it before I noticed. It just went out. So I put new fan belts on my van, and that was fine. Then I went driving, and I had the fan set to a lower setting. This is mechanical, by the way. This is thermal hydraulic fan clutches we're talking about. We're not talking about electric fans that have a temperature sensor I'm adjusting the sensitivity on. But would it focus? Oh my gosh, I can't even tell if it's focused because my entire screen is covered in like greasy water. Greasy water, that's going to be the new saying I'll make fun of me for, isn't it? Anyways, thank you for all the we're not counting that. I went through too much effort to make this video happen. So anyways, I lost my train of thought just now. Thank you for all the subscribers. What's weird is that my video where I just show me finding my alpha beast gets 10,000 views in a day. For some reason, my camera is fuzzy again. Can you stop? Oh my gosh. I literally just put ice cubes on you. You're not broken. You're water resistant. I've gotten you wet before. Pause. Okay, so come on. So I got the vehicle running on a lower fan speed and went for a test drive, and my engine almost stalled out like twice. And it was really weird. And I noticed all the noises that my vehicle were making because I had the fan turned down. And I also happened to conveniently drive through not even that deep of a puddle of water, but it was deep enough to where when I went through it, it splashed water all over my windshield because it was pouring raining here. Because why is it like this one day? Looks like you're out of a liminal dream, and then the very next day, it's pouring so hard that I got to put catch pans on my windows to make sure I don't get my bed wet from all the water pouring in. It's crazy. That's what I look like. But yeah, I really hope my vehicle makes it. I did not get water in my transmission or my differential. My differential has been leaking a little bit to begin with, which would help keep water out if anything was going to go through, because that fluid is so thick, it would probably be acting in some hydrophobic way to keep the water out. Part of me wants to drain it all again. I just had it changed. Do that all over again just to be extra safe. And if my transmission got water in it, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't afford to go take my transmission and get flushed. And even if I did flush it, I'd probably be screwing myself worse than if I had 2 drops of water in it. So screw my life. Hopefully nothing's wrong with it. I did enter a raffle though. Loud and Proud Diesel is giving away a 1993 Dodge D as in Dave 350 with a dually, 4-wheel drive, big mud tires, oversized wheels, and a 5-seat manual. And that truck sounds awesome. I'd build a truck camper on the back of that thing, and I'd be able to pull my trailer. That'd be epic. And then I'd be able to give my van to my Uncle Blake, who really wants to buy it but can't afford it, and I don't want to have to charge him the full worth of it just to be able to get another vehicle to drive, because I'm looking at diesels. But yeah, obviously I'm not counting on winning. That would be very, very unlikely. There's probably tens and tens of thousands of entries. Tens of thousands of people entering. There's probably hundreds of thousands of entries. And the odds of me winning are slim to none. I'd be more likely to get struck by lightning probably than win that truck. But you can dream. You can fantasize. No one's judging you. It's in our brains to imagine the best possible outcome in things and be really grateful. But yeah. It ends May 26th. But yeah. Hopefully my van makes it where I need it to go until I'm able to either get a diesel truck or end up breaking down. Well, I don't want to break down. I don't want to get to the point where I break. I don't want it to make it to where I break down. Hopefully my van will make it until I get another vehicle. And I really don't want to get rid of it. In fact, what is today? Today is literally the anniversary of when I got the van. It's I've had it for a year. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. I've been living in that van for a year now. I thought it'd be cool just to try it, and I've been doing it since. It's just fun. I love it. And if I got a truck, I'd build a camper on the back. That's what I'd do. Now, I've been looking at semi-trucks, flatbeds. I don't care. I'm going still. I went through too much effort to make this video, which is barely above the minimum, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, if I drop it again, it's over. But I really wanted to make this video in general. Last video, I just thought I would flip the knife and talk and just not talk because I was so tired. I didn't want to sound terrible in the video. I don't want my videos to sound depressing. I want them to sound energetic, and either really happy or really angry or something. I want them to be entertaining. It's not very entertaining when I'm flipping the knife. I'm like, hey guys, Chris the Bally Guy here. Welcome to another daily drop. I mean, that's just not entertaining. So, I just decided I wasn't going to talk that video. I almost dropped that. I didn't drop it though. I dropped it, but it didn't hit the ground. So, we're not going to talk about that. Well, we can talk about all we want actually, but the knife didn't fall out of my hand and hit the ground. But anyways, it is like 86 degrees out here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I sure do love it here. I sure do love the sun eating away at my mind over here. Probably just burnt out my lens just pointing it at the sun like that. And I just did a reverse chaplain on my thumb. And it didn't even cut me because my skin is so thick and this knife is so dull. One of the two is more profound than the others, but I'll let you figure that out. I'm currently sweating. Just making a YouTube video that's at almost getting to 8 minutes. But yeah, what do y'all think of this camera zoom? What do you think about this, it being just the normal camera lens and not the wide angle? Because I can go back. I just feel like y'all are missing content like this, but I do know it's a bit more satisfying to watch, at least when it's freaking in focus. Anyways, let me just be grateful for the things that I have. Like the vehicle that currently runs at this very moment, the food I get to eat, the videos I get to make for you guys, and everything else that I don't recognize that I have that I'm glad that I have and don't even know it. Because as much as things suck sometimes, you have no idea how worse they can be. I mean, I could have gotten hit by a bus yesterday and died. I could have lost my van and not died. That's probably worse. I'm just joking. Obviously, being alive is better than having a vehicle to drive, but it would certainly put a crippling barrier in my life I'd have to overcome again. Because you think I got full coverage on that vehicle? My insurance is $30 a month from Progressive. So it's what I can afford. Living the life on the cheap, and I try to have some fun when I'm not pulling my hair out. Really though, it is less stressful than being stuck in your house with your parents or something like that, or being stuck with a roommate you got to constantly live with. I almost wonder if I'm just meant to live in solitude, because I've always been a people person, and I hate being in solitude for too long. But like for living purposes, living alone might be the way. Who knows? I'll find out when I get there. So, yeah. I've been trying my best. The last daily drop, I think, uploaded like a little bit past midnight. I don't understand why these videos take so freaking long to upload. Oh my goodness. It's like one video will be 60 seconds long, and it'll take like all of 30 seconds to upload. And then I upload a video that's 2 minutes and 37 seconds long, and it takes upwards of 10 hours to upload. It makes zero sense. I'm doing it in the exact same spot from my phone on the exact same internet. And it's not like we had a party or anything where like we had like 30 people on the Wi-Fi all at once. And it's not like my dad decided to download The Lord of the Rings on whatever streaming service that is and then watch it in its entirety off of Wi-Fi at the same time, even though he downloaded it. It's not like it should be this way. It just is. And this video is 10 minutes long. And it could have been shorter if I just ended it when I dropped the knife. But sometimes things got to be said. And I worked way too hard to make this video. Odds are my phone will probably overheat before I even drop the knife at this rate. Because it's so darn hot. But yeah. Hopefully the creaking in my van is just noises that I didn't hear until I turned my fan noise down from lowering my fan's intensity. Because if I got more problems to deal with, I don't have the pockets for it, I'll tell you that. It's entirely up to me. My birthday is rolling around soon, so maybe I'll get lucky for my birthday. Who knows? Never count on anything. Never count on others to help you. Never count on it. That doesn't mean don't ask. And I don't like to ask for help because it just, asking for help is one of those like things that just feel really greedy, but sometimes they aren't. Like sometimes you just need $10 to go get sandwich supplies from Walmart to make sure you're going to eat at night. And you just really don't want to bother anyone because they already give you things. And they help you live your life in the wonderful way that you get to live your life. But you're like, man, I'm really hungry. I really don't want to ask for money for food, but I really need to. And sometimes it's just hard. And it's just tough, man. I try to be the most giving and not greedy person that I possibly can be. And I'll still have like $100 of 20s in my pocket. And I'll still feel horrible if I pass a homeless person and don't give them one of them. Because I get it. Not that I've been homeless, but like $20 can do a lot sometimes. It really can. It just really can. So, yeah. I don't know if I could ever bring myself to ask y'all for help for anything. Not that there's enough of y'all that would, I don't know. You never know. But in my mind, 900 subscribers